Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, come fishing again. Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, come fishing again.
Yeah, it's that time again to drop a line. So sit back and relax and let's go fishing again. Come along as we join John Shaw and today's special guest. Reel 'em in on Fishing with the Good Old Boys. Good fishing.
Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, come fishing again. Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, come fishing again. It's good old boys, come fishing again.
Good morning, folks. I'm John Shaw, and it's springtime. Gary!
Oh, man!
Get out of town!
Johnny, I've got a good one.
Get
I'm
out
not
of town,
kidding you.
man!
Johnny.
Come on! Oh, that is a good fish. That is a good fish.
Man. Oh,
All right, he's a good one.
what a way to start a show out, huh?
Yeah. Good morning, folks.
Oh, man.
He's pulling
I
you
can't
up.
hold on to the thing.
You sure that's a bass? Walk to the back of the boat and
Holy
see if
man.
you can get that fish in. Walk to the back of the boat and
Oh.
get that fish in. Let's check this fish out here,
He's a
folks.
bass.
Is he
Woo,
a bass?
look at that coming up there.
Bring him in,
Oh,
Gary. You need a
man.
net or something like that?
Oh,
Whoa,
he's a
we're at
good
Lake
fish.
Pleasant this morning. Where the heck is he? He's coming
under
this
the
way
boat.
now. Well, he don't know where he wants
Here
to
he
go.
comes over. Oh, look at this, Johnny.
Whoa, baby.
Ooh, there
Good
you
morning,
go.
folks.
What a way to start the morning out.
Welcome to
Look
Lake
at that.
Pleasant. I better
Woo.
get over here and give you a hand.
Holy mackerel.
Ah, baby. It's Lake Pleasant at its
Oh,
finest.
look at that.
Whoa,
Woo.
baby, here we are, folks. Check that out. Gary the mailman, Lake Pleasant,
Oh.
springtime. What'd you catch him on?
Slug-Go.
All right.
New bait, just
It's
out.
your fish. You hold on to
Oh.
him if you can.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's a beauty.
What do you
That is
think?
a beauty.
You felt him. What do you think he weighs?
He's pretty
6?
big, at least a 6-pound fish, maybe even bigger.
Woo! What a
Anyway,
way
this
to
is Gary
start.
the mailman, folks. You're going to want to talk to this boy. He's on these big fish. He called me, said, let's get up to Lake Pleasant, catch some of these big fish that people have been catching. It's April, springtime, Lake Pleasant.
Oh,
Throw in Gary the mailman. I don't mean throw him in the lake. Throw him in the show, and you got a heck of a show, so don't go nowhere. We'll be right back from Lake Pleasant with a big boy. Why don't you put him back in
yeah.
the water real
Let's let
gently?
him go.
Real easy. Nice job.
Isn't that pretty?
Can't ask for anything better than that.
Look at that.
Put him out there a little further. There he goes.
Woo!
I'm going to throw his hat in the
Boy.
water. That was supposed to be my fish.
Oh,
Good
what a
job,
fish.
Gary. We'll be right back from Lake Pleasant. You stay put fishing with the good old boys. Get some coffee.
Oh,
Because you're going to love this
my
show.
nerves are shot, you know? What a way to start.
Be right back, folks. Don't go nowhere. Hey, was that a good fish? All right, our ace cameraman Dave Jones said, yeah, that was a real good fish. Tell you, Lake Pleasant's been the hottest lake going around here. This is the time of year to come up to get a big fish. What do you think, Gary?
Oh, man. I tell you, to start out early in the morning, you come out here and you got beautiful surroundings, perfectly calm, and then you have a fish like that. That is a way to start.
So tell me what you did, Gary. I want to learn how to do this.
Okay, what you got to do is, we're on a flat, okay?
Okay.
And we're in what, 8 feet of water.
Okay.
And you just start out by these dead bushes and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, look
and
at
you
all
just,
those dead bushes.
You
They're
just throw that
unbelievable.
Slug-Go out and just barely twitch that thing. Because remember, we showed in the water how it can, you know,
Is that a
get
snag?
stuck. Yeah. How you can let it sink too much that time.
Okay.
But you just kind of let it sink and just barely twitch it just a little. If they're real aggressive, you
Then
can
you can
sit
move
there
it
and
fast.
boy, you can move it fast
Yeah,
and just
chase
burn
it
it
down.
in. But right now, we just had a storm front come through the last 2 days. It was windy, cloudy, and you can see it's cloudy now and it's passing through. So they want this bait moved a little bit slower. We've got to slow down, and you want to fish fast, but
Tell folks. how
you
to
want
do
to. Your natural tendency is to fish fast, but after a storm front and it's cold, you've got to slow down. You just have to barely move this bait, let that thing just slide out there and just barely twitch it.
Look at all the stuff we're fishing in. It's just all these stick-ups and all. That's what you got to look for in these different coves like that. What'd you do, Gary, on a big fish? Just pitch it on up near the bank?
Yeah, what we did was we just took it and, you know, these big fish are coming in. They're looking for a place to spawn. And I just pitched it up right there by shore, by the tree. Let it sink just for, you know, count of 5, and then just work it out real slow.
And I noticed you're using a spinning rod, my kind of guy.
I'm using a spinning rod today, 8-pound test line, Berkeley rod and reel.
And I just had a wonderful cast. I forgot to open my bail. The 8-pound test seems to be the deal with these Slug-Gos.
Well, the water's so clear, you have to go to a lighter line, you know, 6 or 8 pound. When you get a big fish like that, a 6-pound fish, he'll just pull drag. That's one thing you got to make sure, that that drag is loose. So when that fish hits, you can take it and not break your line. Too many guys set their drags tight, and then when they get a big fish, bam, there goes the line. It's popped, and you lost your fish.
Oh, look at all this stuff I'm going right over.
Ooh,
I'm
boy.
not familiar with this area here, Gary, and I'm going over to good water.
We're actually on a little bit of a flat here.
Can you see that down there? Let me show the folks down there what it looks like. All the stuff we're fishing, all these trees and whatnot here. That's why.
Now, this is where them fish come out of. They bring that Slug-Go up over the tree just like that, you know, and twitch it. And boy, next thing you know it, I've had them come right by the boat here and actually come out and just clobber that thing next to the boat.
Excellent. Yeah, look at that. You can see what would make a fish get excited when they see that. They say,
you'd want to buy it if you were a fish, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Holy mackerel. That looks so neat.
You just twitch it around like that.
Look how that thing just kind of dives around and see, that's why it doesn't take a whole lot of action to you know, pull that thing.
Let me go right here. I'm going to cut you off, Gary.
All right, go ahead.
Back there. I need a fish. We need a good fish.
I'm used to getting cut off. No, I'm just kidding.
He's fished with me before.
Yeah, I fished with John before.
Look at all the fish stacked in here. Fish tend to, in the spring, head back in the coves for their spawning area, so this is the time to get your shallow fish. And you got one? Gary's got another one.
I've got another one
got
on,
me
Johnny.
talking.
Oh, he's coming up.
He's jumping. He's jumping.
Here he comes.
Yes,
Woo!
indeed.
That is so pretty.
Ain't that nice? Look how clear that water is.
Oh, you can see him way down there, coming in.
Come on.
Look at this.
Come on in. He's a nice
Isn't
little
that
guy,
pretty?
too. Good job, Gary.
Oh, boy. You know, it's so important if you've caught a big fish, you know, if you want to take something home and eat it, boy, you can, these taste great, you know, these little fish like this. But to release those big fish, those are full of eggs right now in the springtime, and these little ones actually taste a lot better than those big ones.
I never even eat those. If I was going to eat them, I would take white bass and all. I always throw largemouth bass.
We do too.
But,
I take the crappies or the white bass, but to have the thrill of catching one of these on the topwater,
isn't that
boy.
Exciting stuff. Tell folks
He's
about
in
the
our,
Bass Club.
he's
Folks,
in
listen to this.
Phoenix Bassmasters. I'm in the club, and we have a kids group with us, and it's just for kids from say 8 years old to 15, and once you get to be 16, you have to join the adults. So we take these kids out 4 or 5 times a year. We teach them how to fish, and we give them little prizes and stuff, and
that's the best.
It's really neat. We got little hats and uniforms for them and shirts, and they just have a real good time.
That's what it's about, taking care of the kids, and you know,
we take them
giving them some good stuff to do rather than, you know, all the other problems they could get into around here, or anywhere actually.
I think if you raise a kid on a fishing, the kid's gonna grow up, you know, decent.
Exactly. Knows about nature, respects nature, and you know, it's just a good way to go. Listen to the birds tweeting. Oh, this is great. That's what I love about fishing. Where are we, Gary? Are we in Arizona? Where the heck are we?
I don't know.
Where'd all these trees come from?
I don't know. You'd think, where is this cove on Lake Pleasant?
I don't know. It certainly don't look like Arizona here.
I don't know if this cove has a name. Do you?
I don't know. I like it though. Listen to all the birds tweeting. Ooh, this is good.
Blackbirds are back in here, and we're just gonna
see if we can get a few. This is like
kind of tight quarters, but it's kind of neat just coming in here, looking at the
fish on the bottom, are only in 4 feet of water. Yeah.
Oh man!
Very rarely do I graph fish in real shallow water, but these fish aren't even moving. This is great. When water comes up, get in there. Probably a month or so ago, there's no water back here at all.
No.
But as the water comes up, just follow it on up, and the fish follow it up too. The harder part is when the water's dropping. You have a harder time catching fish then. Slug-Go bites seem to have gone away. It wasn't actually that great this morning. We got a few, but that big boy you caught opening the show was excellent.
Oh, that was great. It's always nice to catch a nice big one right away. Get you pumped for the whole day.
I know.
Actually, I could just
all
take
day
a
you've
rest.
been pumping, man. Pump, 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 pump.
I could just
Yeah,
kind of rest a while now.
I got to get to
since-
work. I got to get on a jackhammer here, buddy. Let me switch and go back to this one. Keep back and forth between white and chartreuse. See if we can get something going here. This has been real good area back here. About 10 o'clock spinnerbait bite. So we'll see
Well,
what
I'm
we
ready.
I'm ready too. We got Dave Jones back there on the camera. He's ready. Oh, man.
Nope. You know what I got, don't you?
Yeah. You're going to have to break off because the boat can't back up. Nice slow retrieve here. Called slow rolling the spinnerbait.
Slow rolling a spinnerbait?
What I like about these little spinnerbaits, they're, I would say, designed for a spinning rod. This 1/4 ounce baby. Real good Sampo swivels on it. Just a nice spinnerbait. There's a couple of things I do with it. I cast it first. What do you think about that, Gary?
Cast it first?
Yeah, I cast it first.
Yeah.
And then I do this thing
like
I
it.
call high stick in the spinnerbait. Rather than getting low with it, I keep the bait up here. In the springtime, I like to do this. A couple of slow cranks on it, let it sink a little bit. Once in a while, pull them, drop like that. Seems to be a pretty effective way to get them when they're on the bite. Like right there.
Oh, no. No. He's got one on.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
He has got one
Come
on.
on. Coming up. Here he comes.
Here
Little
he
guy,
comes.
little guy, little guy. Little male guy. Anyway, that's what I call high stick in the spinnerbait. Like I was saying, nice little male here. And that's this brand new spinnerbait that, oh, I'm all hung up under here. Oh, I got, what's going on? I'm getting myself snagged. Got my buddy, Jerry Gregg from Jerry's Jigs. Came up with all these nice little tiny baits. He's the same guy that makes the LP spin. And he makes this real light wire, sort of like the old bad bait was. And you have to bend her back every once in a while. But this is what it looks like. The LP spinnerbait, Sampo swivels, nice gold blades on it. You can get them in silver or anything like that. 2 little willows, the 1/4 ouncer. I love it. I don't use it with the trailer. And it's been working real well for me. So you check it out, the LP spinnerbait. Let's get them. Let's get some more. See if we can work that high stick trick one more time like that. You know there's a lot of fish up in there, laying up there. Show them what we're fishing in, Dave, over here, all this junk over here. It's just a little cut. Like I said before, I'm high sticking it. Just moving it real slow. Once in a while, pulling it up like that. Oh. You can feel yourself actually going through the bushes. That's what I'm feeling right now. Just real slowly reeling her in. Almost got snagged that
Right
time.
over the tops of them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I like doing this for. I lift it up and I drop it down and I follow it down so I can really slow roll it. Gives the bait a little different action than just normal, you know, hauling her in real quick or even slow rolling it. What do you got on there, Gary?
I'm still fishing that Slug-Go.
Good bait. Hey, if I caught a big fish like you did this morning, I'd be fishing a Slug-Go all day.
I'm going to switch over if you catch one more spinnerbait fish.
Oh, we just pulled up here and it jumped
I'm
on
going to give it a
real
good
quick.
try and give this, see if this can get going.
Since we got here early this morning, I've been telling Gary about this 10 o'clock bite, and we're a little early. What was it, about 10 minutes to 10?
Actually, it's about 9:33.
Okay, this bite's a little early, but anyway, this is spinnerbaiting with a spinner rod.
Oh, he's got a fish on.
All right.
Oh, look
baby.
at that. Nice.
The LP spinnerbait. Come on, come on. I love it back here.
Whoa. What a fighter, huh?
Hot little guy.
Look
hot
at
little
that.
male. Hot little males. He's These are all the little guys back here, but they're fun to catch. There he is.
Came out nice and
Yeah,
easy.
look at his tail. He's been working on something.
Has he? Yeah, look at his tail. It's all raw and split.
Put him right the back in. We've been watching a shad busting all over the place here, and we knew it was a matter of time before we would get one. There it is, one more time, the LP spinner bait. You heard of the LP spin, the little guy that we've been using all winter, but these are the new 1/4 ounces that are just excellent for
I got the silver
spinning
with
rods.
white.
Oh, but you're not throwing yours on a spinning rod.
No, I'm throwing mine on a little bait caster.
I'm just giving you time. See if we can get some more back here.
Alrighty.
Shad are all over the place. They're just busting. Once in a while I see a bass come up and do it, but most of the time they're just knocking each other out of the water or whatever the deal is here. The wind's picking up, so possibly that'll help our bite. We're still waiting for the 10 o'clock bite. It's a few minutes to 10 yet.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, no,
you
not
got the first 10 o'clock
I got
fish.
the 10 o'clock fish.
No, don't tell me.
Yeah,
you
I got another one with the
You got
LP
another
spinner
one.
bait. Where the heck is he?
Boys.
Must be a white bass. He's staying down.
Yep.
I told
It's
you.
white.
It's a white bass.
Whoa,
White
look
bass
at that.
don't
White
jump.
bass.
All right.
Pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, these white bass is certainly nice fish. Let me unhook them there and see if that sun's all right, and show the folks what these white bass look like. Here, let me get back here with Dave here and show
Alrighty.
them. How's that sun angle, Dave? Can you get it from there like that? This is a real small one, but they get really big. These are the famous white bass from Lake Pleasant. You're turning my boat and messing the sun up, Gary, but that's all right. Here, you want to kiss it?
No.
Have you seen a white bass lately this year?
No.
Gary said, I haven't caught any white bass. Anyway, Lake Pleasant white
I
bass.
kinda
They get to
nibbled
be
on
4 pounds. And when you catch one that big, it's fun. Back in there.
So what's the record? 4 pounds, 13 ounces
For white bass?
for Lake Pleasant.
Oh, for Lake Pleasant. Got Jerry, the guy that's building all these great spinner baits over here. He's catching a few.
There it is.
All right.
Chartreuse spinnerbait.
Chartreuse spinnerbait, that bait I've been showing you all morning. Nice one, Jer. Hey, we just fished through there and we couldn't catch anything. You must be good. Purple haze. We got Jimi Hendrix in the boat.
Jimi Hendrix there working the.
Working the purple haze. Yeah, old Jimmy used to love to fish these LP spinnerbaits.
Yep, I can remember.
Remember it well. Foxy later. This looks like a good area. We came through here a little while ago and caught one. All right, Gary the mailman.
Yeah, Gary the mailman.
He's on it. He's on it,
Yep,
folks. It's a
I'm telling you.
Slug-Go fish.
No, I switched
Oh,
to
he
the
switched
spinnerbait.
up on me. I just threw it through there and he couldn't
Oh,
get him.
yes.
Good job,
Look
Gary.
at that little guy go.
Way to go, bud.
Huh? See, I switched
know.
over to this.
He wasn't listening to me. He said, oh, I'm going to throw a slug.
I threw the Slug-Go
I
for a
know.
while, and then
Good job.
I thought, well, I'm going to change, you know.
And you did. You changed up good.
There it is. The LP spinnerbait, brand new on the market.
Check it out.
It's going to be a dynamic bait.
Yeah, a little 1/4 ouncer.
Oh,
You know, there's plenty
this
of
is
bigger baits
great.
out that are, really effective, but they seem to have, everybody dropped away from the little tiny spinnerbait.
It's got that light wire, like you said, too.
Yeah.
When they bite it, it bends out, but then all you do is just close it
work
up,
it back in, exactly.
and it's ready to go. Well,
Good
I fished
job.
it the way you said.
Slow
Pull it
rolling
out,
it.
slow roll it right over the top. I could feel it hitting the top of the bushes, and bam, he took
Good
it.
job. Good
All
job,
right.
Gary. The LP spinnerbait.
That's great.
Isn't that fun?
That is fun.
Oh, man.
Ooh, boy.
Whoa, he's giving it to you, buddy.
Whoa, man.
Look
He's
at that
pulling.
rod, man.
Woo.
Oh, baby.
We got him now, coming in.
Come to Papa.
Come on. Let us see. Whoa, boy.
He's giving
Big
it to you,
fish.
buddy.
Oh, it's a whitey. Good whitey,
Oh,
though.
No wonder, the white bass.
Holy mackerel.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to match fishes with you, buddy. I caught one too.
Whoa, this is a bigger one. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah? Hold on, folks.
Wait a minute. Wait.
What kind of deal is this? I'm the host of the show. Look at my fish and look at his fish.
I'm the guest.
Here, put him in there. Put him in there. He could eat that sucker.
Yeah, put him down.
Look
in
at that.
the-
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Now we don't want to
Oh,
get
that's a
nervous.
nice white bass.
That's a beauty. Beautiful white bass here at Lake Pleasant.
That's
An
something.
extreme close-up of that, Davey. Full screen if you can. I'll put this little shad back. Whoa.
You know what? I'd like to eat a couple of these.
Well,
You know what?
you want to keep
I haven't
them?
had any for a while. For
Well,
about
you
2 or
take
3
that and you
months.
keep that.
I think I'll keep a couple whites. I don't like to keep the blacks, but
All right, well, you keep them. Throw
and
them in
my
the
mother
live well.
likes to eat some. So
Throw them in the live well. I want to show the folks how big these shad. I was going to show you, but he took off on me. Anyway,
All
nice
right.
job, Gary.
all right,
What'd you catch him on?
LP spinnerbait.
All right. The old
Now that-
chartreuse, eh?
That LP spinnerbait catches black bass and white bass.
It catches them all.
All
Catches
right.
smallmouth, too. We switched to this white spinnerbait, and what happens here? You got something
I
already,
got
Gary?
one on, Johnny.
Get at it.
I'm
now.
not kidding you.
Come on, we just put these white blades on. We've been throwing chartreuse.
They switched to white. Check this out.
Yeah, you got one all right. Look at him. Come on,
Not a
buddy.
big guy, but
He's there. Bring him on in. Reel him in.
not a nice little bass.
Oh, what happened with his mouth? Look at that.
Oh, look, he's been caught before.
I guess so. That shows you how catch and release works.
Yeah.
So show us what
Just
you
got
caught.
a little bit of a
He's
crooked
gonna-
lip, but
Ooh, he's gnarled and whizzing. Somebody didn't release him too good. The last
No.
person that caught him.
but at least
catch and
he's
release.
catch
That
and
shows you the
release.
value of that.